The ongoing government shutdown has frozen nearly every major U.S. economic report, leaving the markets blind to essential data on jobs, inflation, consumer spending, and income. With Congress close to approving a temporary funding bill, operations could restart soon, but economists warn that data releases will not return immediately. Agencies like the Bureau of Labor Statistics will need time to bring staff back, rebuild schedules, and catch up on weeks of missed reporting. Goldman Sachs expects the BLS to post a new release calendar early next week, with the delayed October jobs report potentially arriving as soon as Tuesday or Wednesday. But other critical releases, including inflation readings, retail sales, and the Fed's preferred PCE index, will likely face delays of a week or more. Even without official government data, private sector indicators show a consistent economic picture. The labor market is cooling but not collapsing. Inflation remains above the Fed's 2% target, and economic growth is slowing from earlier highs but remains positive, Fed Chair Jerome Powell said the lack of government reports is inconvenient, but emphasized that alternative sources show little change in recent trends. Economists expect the October jobs report to show a loss of roughly 50,000 to 60,000 jobs, highlighting a softer but still stable labor market. Growth estimates also reflect a downshift, with the Atlanta Fed projecting 4% GDP for the third quarter and Goldman predicting just 1.3% for the fourth quarter, putting full-year growth near 2%. Once the shutdown ends, agencies will resume releasing the backlog, but the process will be gradual and spread over several weeks. Until then, markets, analysts, and the Federal Reserve must rely on private data and early economic signals to gauge the path of employment, inflation, and overall economic momentum. The upcoming releases will be closely watched as they could influence expectations for interest rates, the strength of the labor market, and the pace of economic cooling heading into 2026.